हेलो नमस्कार, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल कॉल क्रिकालिसिस। इस वीडियो में गाइस हम उन दो टीम के लीग स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस की बात करने वाले जिनका ये तीसरा साल है आईपीएल के 16 साल के कैंपेन में। आई थिंक दोनों टीम पहले 2 साल प्लेऑफ में सिलेक्ट हुई एंड इस साल दोनों ही सिलेक्ट नहीं हुई। जी हाँ, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ जीटी की और एलएसजी की। आइए दोनों के परफॉर्मेंस, दोनों की जर्नी 2024 आईपीएल की लीग स्टेज के बारे में और उनकी पोजीशन डिस्कस करते हैं आगे। स्टार्ट करते हैं गुजरात टाइटंस से अपना डिस्कशन। आई थिंक सब लोग कह सकते हैं कि उनका भी एक ट्रांजिशन था, बट मेरे लिए मोर देन द ट्रांजिशन, आई थिंक दिस वाज अ शॉक फॉर देम. Very unlucky for them. I think they were not in good mental space or that mindful space as well, because आपका एक कोर टीम सेट हो चुका है, आपका एक माइंडसेट आई थिंक सेट हो चुका है एंड एक कॉम्बिनेशन सेट हो चुका है. यू आर इन द राइट जोन एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली यू गेट दिस न्यूज वेर योर कैप्टन with under whom you performed well is being transferred somewhere else. Of course, this is a part and parcel of franchisee level of cricket, but of course, after setting a zone for yourself, this was much of a shocker for them. Secondly, I would like to believe, or personally, I think that Shubman Gill should have got one more season to establish himself as a player, to explore the T20 side or game inside him before taking the reins or the burden of captaincy. But such was this trade. It was haphazard and there was no balance, there was no understanding, and this trade of Hardik Pandya just happened, and I think it affected the mindset of lot of people and the mental space. Probably Shubman Gill couldn't perform that well in the starting because of this pace, because of the additional pressure. Of course, with more powers you get more responsibilities and it will evolve him more as a player, definitely, but I think he should have got one more year to establish and explore the T20 player inside him. Next, I think in the later part he did not get selected for World Cup. That was playing at the back of his mind. Of course, a 100 came for him and he let his emotions out. He was just howling and roaring around after that 100, but it was inconsistent actually, and not up to the mark for him. So as a captain, maybe he showed some signs, but of course Shubman Gill, the batsman in T20 cricket, wasn't consistent enough. Other players, I think, other than players, I think the strength of GT was their consistent and strong middle order. When Hardik Pandya was batting at number 4, then and he scored really good runs, and then Miller coming in. After that, Rahul Tewatia, Rashid Khan, and this was really a strong core which was broken, and other three could not take over this year. And of course their bowling was being talked about, and Shami got injured, and again the bowling department never got going for them. So this fragile middle order bowling combination also affected their season. They have ended at number 7 this season as GT. A new season, a new taste for them this year. Probably they'll be going through this transition, a shocker phase, and come back stronger. Retainment players from, I think, before we go to retainment, of course, the best player for them, for me, this season was Sai Sudarshan. I think he was the highest run scorer as well for them. Such consistency, such class this left-hander has. He already got international call-up last year. He is indeed going to be a prospect. For me, the options are Shubman Gill, of course, one of the player for retainment. Rashid Khan, a great all-rounder. I think you cannot Noor Ahmed is there, but I think he cannot bat as well as Rashid Khan can, so I would select Rashid Khan over Noor Ahmed. Miller, I think he has still got those 2 or 3 years behind him before we look fourth him, where he can win you season. So maybe Miller, bit doubtful, but Miller and an Indian batsman, if you want to retain Sai Sudarshan, I think you should not let him go. So Sai Sudarshan will be the fourth option from GT. Next, let's jump to LSG. Bit of a lukewarm season, to be honest, for LSG. I think KL Rahul was also in that lukewarm mindset. change of coach for them as well. Both the new teams, as I said, are we're seeing this change which is new for them a bit. Other teams have been around for a while and they have seen this chipping, chopping, and cutting, and changes in the side, changes in the management department. But probably this is the first time they have seen this change of coach for this team as well. Gautam Gambhir, the passionate one, leaving them, but of course replacing him with Justin Langer. I think Justin Langer is same kind of captain. He's coach, I guess. Sorry, he's equally invested. He's equally emotional about cricket, and he also has that hunger of winning. So yeah, change of coach, but kind of a lukewarm season for them. I think they ended. I think apologies from my side. They ended seventh on the point table, and GT ended eighth on the point table. Uh, I think the star players in this side also did not perform well. They also performed in bits and pieces. Quinton de Kock, good opener, lukewarm run for him. KL Rahul was consistent enough, was promising, but I think strike rate wise wasn't attacking enough. I don't know if that World Cup selection thing was playing back of his mind, or I don't know if he was clear that he was not going to be selected. Ayush Badoni, an Indian prospect, a young Indian prospect who is really promising, played one or two really good innings, but wasn't consistent throughout the season for them. Mohsin Khan, that left-arm bowler, he did not give them wickets, but not a lot of them. Marcus Stoinis, he came into the tournament, gave them those match-winning hundreds and those destructive 2 or 3 performances, but couldn't take the ship home all the time and lost his wicket mostly to the spinners. So the star-studded players did not perform that well for them. The peak player, the player of the season for LSG, I would say Nicholas Puran. Damn, this player just comes at 4 or 5, whatever is the situation, he just starts attacking you from ball one. That kind of mindset was required from him in that middle order. That he converted them, and he just did that with style and lot of passion and lot of conviction. So Nicholas Puran, peak of the season for them. And retainments from my side, of course, KL Rahul is a gem of a player. He's a good captain. He's a composed player. I think if managed well, KL Rahul can do wonders for you on his good days. Nicholas Puran, of course, I would retain Nicholas Puran any day for this side. Bit doubtful for Marcus Stoinis, but yeah, of course, if you want someone like him, I would go with fast bowlers. Now they had a really good fast bowler this season in the terms of Mayank Yadav. Of course, a new player. 150. He clicks 150 in India. We get excited when someone clicks at this pace, but it's still too early for him. But of course, such a prospect. And if you want an Indian bowler along with Mohsin Khan in your side, probably if you don't get Mohsin Khan next year, he's good as well. But if you get someone like Mayank Yadav who has turned games on his own on himself, I think that will be. So from my side, yeah, Mayank Yadav, Stoinis, doubtful. But surely KL Rahul and Nicholas Puran for the retainment. So we have come to the end of this video. Stay with us and wait for more videos, and stay tuned for their league stage performance. We'll bring back. Stay with us for more engaging cricket content, lively conversation, deep dive into the world of cricket. Namaskar.